Hello students, welcome to Darshan Academy online classes. Today we will introduce with the collection of data, census and sample method. Before know about the census and sample method, we will introduce with the population or universe. Dear students, population is defined as the aggregate of individual items, whether composed of people or things, which are subjected to a statistical investigation. In other words, we can say that population or universe is the group of items and group of peoples from which investigators have to collect the information. Suppose I have to collect the information from all the students of your class. Then all the students called items or units and the group of students called population or universe. Methods of collection of data. Yes, students, there are two methods to collect the information, like a census method and sample method. According to census method, investigator collect the information from all the units of the population. But according to sample method, he take a small group from the population and this group is called sample. And investigator collect the information from this sample. Census method. Yes, students, census method is that method in which data are collected covering every item of the universe or population relating to the problem under investigation. In other words, we can say that in this method, investigator collect the information from each and every unit of the population. For example, if I have to collect the information from all the students of your class and I get the information from each and every student of your class, then I am using census method. Dear students, there are some merits as well as some demerits of census method. Firstly, we will do the merits of that method, and first merit is reliable and accurate. Dear students, results based on census method are more accurate and highly reliable. This is because each and every item of the population is studied. That's why results are more accurate and more reliable. Next is less biased. Dear students, census method are less biased. It is because of the absence of investigators' discretion regarding the selection of sample items. So there are no chances for biased. So this method is less biased. Next is extensive information. Dear students, this method provides extensive information covering many facts of the problem. For example, in a population census, it is not the number of persons which is counted, but information like number of males and females, age, marital status, educational and occupational level, income and health conditions, etc. are also obtained. So it gives extensive information to the investigator. Next is study of diverse characteristics. By using census method, we can get the information from diverse characteristics of the universe. If there are diverse characteristics of the units in a population, then we can't use the sample method here. We can get the information only by the census method. For example, there are only 10 students in your class, okay, and 3 students are from science stream, 4 students are from commerce stream, and 3 students are from arts stream. Then it is impossible to take a sample which represent all the population. then we can use only census method in the process of investigation. Next is study of complex investigation. Dear students, when items in a universe are of complex nature and it is necessary to study each item, only census method can produce the desired results. Data on country's population are collected by this method. Now, there are some demerits also about that method. First is costly. Dear students, this method is very costly because it take a lot of money and it take a lot of time, as well as it take a lot of efforts to collect the information. Only the government and big institutions can afford to use this method, and that too for specific purpose only. For an individual person, it is very difficult to use that method. Next is large manpower. Dear students, census method required a lot of manpower, and it required the training of that persons which are appointed to get the information. But it is very difficult process to use this method for any individual person. Next is useless for large investigation. Dear students, if the universe comprises a large number of items, then it may not be possible to cover each and every item. So it becomes impossible to use the census method. Only sample method can be used here. Now, sampling method. Dear students, when only some representative items of a population are selected and data collected from these items are used for the analysis, the method is known as sampling method. In other words, we can say that when investigator take a small sample from the population which represent all the population, and he collect the information from this small sample, then we can say it's the sampling method. For example, if I have to collect the information from all the students of your class, and I take 4 or 5 students from your class and get the information from these 4 or 5 students, then I am using sampling method. Like as this is the population and the 3 units are in the circle, these are the sample. When investigator take the information from this small group of the population, then he is using the sampling method. Dear students, there are also some merits and demerits of sample method. Firstly, we will do the merits of sampling method, and the first merit is economical. This method is more economical compared to census method, because in this method investigator collect the information from some units of the population. That's why this method is more economical. Next is time saving. Dear students, in this method only limited number of the items are investigated. As such, the process of investigation, it is time saving, not time consuming. Next is identification of error. Dear students, because only a limited number of items are covered, error can be easily identified. To that extent, in sampling method show better accuracy. Next is large investigation. Sampling method is more feasible in situation of large investigation than the census method, because here investigator have to collect the information from a small group which represent all the population. So investigator can collect the information for large investigation very easily. Next is more scientific. Dear students, this method is more scientific compared to census method, because it make the work of investigator so easy, and so it is more scientific. There are some demerits also about that method, and the first demerit is less accuracy. Dear students, this method is less accurate because it is based on the small group of the population. So accuracy in this method is very low. There are not high level accuracy, there are less accuracy in this method. Next is difficulty in framing a sample. Dear students, sometimes the universe may be so diverse that it becomes very difficult to frame a sample. Suppose in your class there are 2 students of science stream, 2 students of commerce and 2 students of arts. Then it becomes difficult to get a sample which represent all the population. So there only census method can be used and sample method is useless. Next is specialized knowledge. Dear students, to use this method, specialized knowledge must required. Sampling involve a set of technique procedure. One must have the technical knowledge of choosing a representative sample from the universe. Dear students, a person who have no knowledge about the methods of choosing the sample, then for him it is very difficult to use that method. Next is partial. It is only a partial investigation of the universe. The investigators' bias in the selection of the sample is not ruled out. Accordingly, the result may be biased as well. Next, wrong conclusion. Dear students, if the selected sample does not represent the characteristics of the universe, the study may end up with wrong conclusion. So these are the merits and demerits of sampling method. Dear students, hope so you will understand about that census and sample method. Goodbye students.